This is John Wright. I'm just going to do a quick overview of how to send a card using send out cards. It's really simple. It's really fun to do. First of all, we go here, we go send a card. This opens a card catalog. In the card catalog, there are thousands of pre-made cards like you would find in any store. It's like birthday cards. Um, Down here we have special interest cards and so business and lots of different kinds of businesses. There's a dentist, for example. So lots of cards. But what I'd like to, and every one of these cards, I should say, is if they've got something in them, they'll have this little arrow here. And then and if you click on the card, you can see the outside of the card, and then you can see the inside of the card. If you like the front of the card but don't like the inside, you can always remove the inside of the card and just replace it with something else. What I really like to do, though, is do a card from scratch. Now, the difference between a card from scratch and a pre-made card essentially is that in the pre-made cards, the cover is done for you. And in a card from scratch, you get to do the whole card from beginning to end. Because with the pre-made cards, you can put pictures and anything you want on the inside of the card as well. So here's the, I've clicked on it, so here's my options. So I'm just going to use this greeting card here, but you can see there's a number of options here. The big cards are really quite big. So I'm just going to do this one here, 7 by 5, standard greeting card. So it's going to load up. Once it loads up, you'll be able to do something with it. So it opens with a blank on the front and then blank on the inside. So we can do anything we want. This is templates, so you can have all kinds of templates, and there's different subjects here that you can, there's an antique one. So if you want to use a template, you just drag it onto the card, and then if you want to use that, you can just go and then drag a, well, let's drag a picture with the right orientation, maybe. That would help. Drag a picture onto the card like so. It's my wife and I. You can see it looks pretty good. Now if we wanted to use this, and then we can, type a message here, like anything. This is just a pre-made card, easy. So we'll just remove it. And just take me a second, because these are all different elements that created the template. So we got the blank card. So what I'm going to do, normally what I do is for a card like this, I'll just put a picture on the front of it. So I'll just pick a picture here, this one. Now I can do a number of things. I could just sort of, kind of drag it to make it bigger. I can, zoom in or zoom out, and I can change the orientation of the card. Pretty much lots. But I can also do this. I can span the card, and it will then span the whole card. Just let me get rid of this from the previous. There we go. So now we can do this. So, and if I click on it, I can just sort of move it around and try to frame it up some way that I like. Maybe I want to zoom in a little more, get the steamboat there over the lake, and just kind of move it around. There you go. So if I like that. Now, I don't normally write on the front of a card like this because I think a picture speaks for itself. But in this case, there's lots of water here, so there's a good place to write something. So I could do a blank text item. I just went over here and clicked on blank text item, and then I could just write something here. Yeah. Now, that's not a really good font for that, so I just highlight it, just like you would in a word processor. Change the font so I can read it, and it's okay. So then, of course, the color is a little out, so we'll just do black because we can see it. And then again, I can, do whatever I want with it and resize it and change fonts and anything. So there you go. Nice to meet you. So on the inside of the card, again, it pre-opens these text boxes. You don't have to use those. You can remove them if you like. They won't make any difference when it comes to printing. And with the inside, again, you can write in them or do whatever. So you can take like pictures and drag pictures in, put them wherever you want them. You can resize them. And you get another picture, say this one here, bring it in, and then if they overlap again, it's just like layers, so we can just push it back, and then we can go this one, and we can push this one back. So it's really, really easy and lots of fun. And formatting it any way you want because you've got any options. So let's just go down here and this will actually, I can write the name here like so and go, okay, I always do that. There you go, nice to meet you. So I can do that, or I can change the font. I have my own handwriting in here, so I can just use that. Makes it look a little more personal, and maybe left justify it, whatever. And then I can go down here and just go insert signature, put my signature in, change, whoops. See, everything's done by boxes. Okay, change the font for the signature, make it a bit bigger. I just have to highlight it, make it a bit bigger. There you go. I can change the color while I'm at it, right? Or if I wanted to, I can change the color and go more colors and go up to a picture, take the color off the picture, go okay. So, like, I mean, the sky's the limit. And then elements are just things that you can drop in. There's different things here that you can move in. I like to put solid color backgrounds in because, you know, just to take the white away. So again, you can, there's lots, you can scroll down for more with the scroll bar here. Right? So lots to choose from. So let's take this one, bring it over, we'll rotate it like so, and just fill the card with it, and then go over here, do the same with the top. And I'm doing this just to show you what happens when you do this with pictures on it. They will recede and be not visible right off the bat. And you go like that, and then they're gone. However, they're still there. You just go back and back like that. So if you're happy with the card and you got your signature in it and it's all ready to go, as you can see, if you know kind of what you're going to put in the card, it's not going to take very long at all. So I can then save the card here, save as picture plus card, so I can get it again later. Go continue. Card is 3 points. This is the branding on the back of the card, so you can, I have some brands that I like to use. And then I can just go to checkout. So there's 3 points. Cards are priced by points. So this at 39 cents a point is $1.17. Plus the shipping will be 85 cents. So then the return address is my return address. And then I can choose from, select from contacts, or I can type one in right away right here. But I'm going to just select from contacts, do a little search, and choose myself. Select recipient, so it just fills it in. And if I had typed it in, I could just go here and turn this into yes, and then it would go into the contact manager, and I could go back in afterwards and add in various pieces of information. Let's go to next step. Confirm and go to payment, and send card. Okay, that's all there is to it. The card is sent. Now if I want to modify, if I want to cancel the order, I can do that. If I want to modify the order, let's just go OK. And I'm just going to change it just because I want to show you how to add a gift. Let's wait for it to load up. Let's see, it's going to take a second here. And this is online help, this little blue thing. If I click on that, I can dialogue with the online help at Send Note Cards, which is pretty cool. Let's go continue. And here on this page, which I didn't do before, I can just go add a gift to this order. And all gifts. And of course the most popular gift are brownies, but there's lots and lots of gifts to choose from. So I just go add to cart. View cart, so we can see what's there. So there's 3 points, $1.17 for the card. 10 points here, which is $3.90 for a 2-pack of brownies. And it'll tell us the shipping in a second. Go check out. The same thing here. Go here. And it's already filled in because I'm just redoing it. So go next. and then it's going to go immediately, but I can change that. So there you go. There's lots of options here. And it's going to be $4.62, and it's going to ship by Canada Post. Okay, going to payment. So 460. All prices I think are in US dollars. So that's a shipping cost, and 13 points, which is, I don't know, $3.90 plus a few extra. So call this 450, $5 or something like that. And for everything here, and then we just go send card. And it's processed, it's done. So it's that is going to go out. Well, I'm just going to cancel it because I sent it to myself. Then it tells me that I canceled it, and it tells me that I'm going to get a refund. And that's all there is to it. And go back to the main menu. There's lots of options for things here. It'll be a little bit different for a customer as opposed to myself as a distributor, but very similar. You can do campaigns. You've got all kinds of help things here. So like tutorials, downloads for all kinds of things to download about send out cards and all kinds of stuff. So I hope you found this helpful. It's a send out cards, and it's a really easy system and a very, very cost effective. Thanks a lot.